Hey guys, how are we doing? It's Crypto Insight UK here, bringing you back another YouTube video. So today we're going to do a bit of a dive into some TA of Bitcoin, ETH and Bitcoin Dominance, and obviously XRP, and we'll touch on the market cap of cryptos in general. And then I'm going to talk a bit about news. Ledger have been moving absolutely mad, and then we've got some other big pieces of news that I wanted to share with you as well. So we'll get straight into it. Bitcoin on the daily, obviously still decreasing in value. We are looking to find that bottom. Oftentimes when we've had a wick down like we have in Bitcoin, we do consolidate sideways, diagonally, come lower, find a slightly lower bottom and then push up from there. But with a lot of speculation in the market at the minute about a potential bear market for Bitcoin, eyes are on altcoins. If we do have this bottom that we're looking for Bitcoin, could the altcoins take off in this time? And if we found the bottom already, then what's going to happen with Bitcoin dominance? We're going to talk about that in a second. So Bitcoin itself is still in a descending broadening wedge, which is actually a reversal pattern. So if we do manage to get a breakout above the top trend line here, we're looking to come back up to where we formed this reversal, this descending wedge, which is about 66,000 USD for Bitcoin. So that's what I've really got my eye on at the minute. We have lost the 200-day yesterday, which is why we saw that red day. But today we seem to be making some of that ground back so far with the 3% push on Bitcoin. Let's get into the 4-hourly and see what it's looking like on there. So currently with Bitcoin, we did set this, obviously this wick. I'm going to ignore that for a second. We did find some support at this 46,000 level. We then pushed up, set a higher high, and then we lost that high, and we've now set a higher low than the original support, which is in and around 47,500. And we're just keeping our eye on what Bitcoin's doing at the minute. On the hourly, it's trying to reclaim the 50-day moving average, and on the 4-hourly, we are still a little bit away from that. So in terms of the RSI, we're pretty neutral. We're just waiting to see what Bitcoin's doing, really. We could have found a double bottom pattern here, bang, and retested that support there, bang, and then had another double bottom here, close in a closer time frame before we pushed up and tried to reclaim this 50-day. If we find support on top of that, that's looking alright for a reversal. We could then look up towards the $50,000 mark and where the 200-day moving average would come down to. If we lose this support, we'd again be looking at the 47,500 for a bounce. If we lose that, we're looking down towards the 46,000. And on a larger time scale, if we lose both those supports, again, we're looking for the bottom of this wick to hold at 41.9. But we could also look at this Fibonacci retracement level to hold here. This is at 46,000 sort of dollars. That's where I'll be looking to put some buy orders if you're looking to scoop up some Bitcoin. And we'll now look into Ethereum, what that's doing. So on the daily today, yesterday, Ethereum lost the 50-day moving average, but we have found a wick and some support at the $4,000-ish mark. This $4,000 mark, which I did point out because of a recent swing high in September. It has acted quite well as support, and you can see that because of the long wicks every single time it gets in and around that sort of price area. It means people are putting buy orders in and around the $4,000 mark for Ethereum. With a lot of Ethereum and Bitcoin being taken off exchanges, I'm not sure if I've got that as a tab that's open, but Bitcoin's at a 3-year all-time low for liquid supply on exchanges, which is something to really take into consideration, because as the exchanges start to dry up, even if the volume's low, which it is quite low at the minute, the asset price should increase in value as supply continues to be high and supply continues to be low and demand stays the same. We're going to look into XRP now. Obviously, XRP has had a bit of a rally the last few days. Yesterday, we did wick all the way up to 93 cents, and then we rejected that, came down towards the 86 cent mark as the rest of the market took a big dump. XRP finished the day, I think, like less than 1% down, and Bitcoin and Ethereum were between 5 and 7% down themselves. XRP looks to be forming some sort of support in and around the area it's at now. Could it wick down to 77 cents? Potentially. But could we also have a push up out of this zone? Also a high potential. On the RSI, we are nearly in oversold territories again. The last times we had a double bottom in the RSI, if we come down towards that 77 cent level, then we could be looking for a move up from there of 150 to 169% based on what happened last time we formed this double bottom and the RSI that we're looking to form at the minute. In terms of total market cap, we're currently bounced off the 786 Fibonacci retracement level. In fact, that's one thing I didn't add about Ethereum. I'm pretty sure Ethereum wicked down to the 702, perfectly wicked down to the 702, held that as support, and then we pushed out of that zone, which is a key level in cryptocurrency. And the total altcoin market cap, we've lost the 50-day moving average. We're looking to find support in and around the $1.3 trillion mark, and then hopefully build a support level here and start to head out of this zone. With some news that's come out recently about crypto and the meeting that went on with the Financial Services Board, we are more positive in news with not a reaction in the market at the minute. One of the current reasons that the market isn't reacting too well, and I presume the stock market's the same, but I haven't actually looked. Yeah, the S&P is down today, is because of Jerome Powell and potential tapering that could be coming through for the market in general, the uncertainty, and they're trying to price that in into the market right now. However, I don't think Jerome Powell will start tapering because of two different reasons. Like, we've had this Omicron C19 variant that's come out, and that's one thing that also put uncertainty in the market. But we can't have Omicron come out and affect the market and have tapering at the same time, because if it does come out and affect the market in terms of economics, people are going to have to stay inside more, work from home, and if that happens, people won't be able to go to work, and if that happens, stimulus will have to continue, and if that doesn't happen, the Omicron uncertainty will disappear, and maybe tapering comes, but we will have no uncertainty from the C19 variant. So either way, I think we've overpriced in the variables that are out there in the market at the minute. So we said we'd talk about Bitcoin dominance, and Bitcoin dominance did hit an all-time, or not an all-time low, a recent low of 39.8%, and we are looking to rally away from that a little bit at the minute. We are on CoinTrader Pro, which does have some mad wicks for some reason, I'm not really sure why. But we are losing this Bitcoin dominance like strength. Our recent low was in the 10th of September, and we have almost double bottomed here with a slightly lower low. If Bitcoin does start to suck up some Bitcoin dominance, then we could see that come out from the rest of the market. However, I would presume that we continue to lose this dominance at the minute, and we maybe head down towards the 39.3 or even a further low of 35% Bitcoin dominance, to be completely honest, in what I think could happen with the market. If we do that, we could see an alt season, and if we do gain more Bitcoin dominance back, then we will see Bitcoin rally towards some previous highs that it's already been at. So in regards to the news, Ledger have been going absolutely mad. To start with, we've got Ledger partnering with Coinbase and Coinbase Wallet. They said, we're partnering with Ledger to build support for hardware wallets into Coinbase Wallet, making it easy for you to safely and securely take control of your crypto. Support for hardware wallets will come first to Coinbase Wallet extension, and we look forward to rolling this out to users around the world early next year. Stay tuned for more updates. So that's the first Ledger update. Then we have Wallet Maker Ledger launches crypto-linked debit card for customers in US and some European countries. I've personally signed up to be on the waiting list for this. They have not just the debit card, but also they have a feature on there. It's just similar to a credit card where you get a month's 0% interest on your crypto payments, and obviously it's a Visa. So that's pretty awesome. It's something that I will definitely take with me. If it works at any Visa merchant, it's a great asset to have in your wallet if you get caught short in any country. If I want to go traveling, and that's something that I can definitely use in and around the world if it converts it to local currencies straight out of my Ledger. And another announcement for Ledger, they're proud to announce that Ledger and FTX official have joined forces. Soon FTX liquidity, leverage and trading options will be accessible in the Ledger Live app, which I think is awesome. As we know, FTX from, I can't remember what his first name is, I think it's Bankman-Fried is his surname. One of the richest people in cryptocurrency, has a higher net worth than Jamie Dimon. Spent a lot of money on their marketing campaigns recently, and he was also part of the board that went and spoke to the financial services and Congress in the US. Partnering then with Ledger providing them liquidity for trading in and around the Ledger Live app is awesome. Another huge announcement there for Ledger. We've then got this. There's no volume to it anyway, so I'm just going to let it play. The Shopify CEO just shared this MetaMask integration. Could this mean that MetaMask and crypto payments are coming to Shopify and maybe NFTs too? Because it is literally talking about buying NFTs on Shopify, which is pretty mad. Blockworks is a great space for news, by the way, guys. Also, WhatsApp is starting to roll out crypto payments to users in the United States. So, as we know, WhatsApp is owned by Meta, which is previously Facebook, and they are using their Novi wallet to and Paxo stablecoin to trial payments through WhatsApp. WhatsApp has a 2 billion person user base, so that could bring a potential 2 billion people into the crypto sphere. We've then got Pepsi, who have announced their NFTs. They're going to be doing an NFT drop today. I think there's 1,800 and something NFTs. There are, let me find you exactly how many there are. 1,893 NFTs. Why is that? It was the year Pepsi was born, 1893, and they're free. All you need to do is pay the Ethereum gas. It's first come, first serve today, and I think it's 5 p.m. GMT or 12 Eastern. And then finally, we had this crypto meet with the CEOs of many cryptocurrencies like Brian Brooks, Jeremy Allaire, I've forgotten his first name, Bankman-Fried, the CEO of Stellar Foundation, CEO of Coinbase. All these people went and spoke to Congress, and I think the outcome of it was massively bullish. Congress seemed like they wanted to listen. They asked some great questions. I understand there's a massive technology understanding gap between people who are involved in crypto and people who aren't, and because crypto's growing so fast, the gap just keeps getting bigger. And I'd say the main takeaway from this meeting was that Congress asked the CEOs, do we need regulation? The CEOs said yes, we just want basically a clear framework, and Congress said, okay, we need to understand it and we'll try and basically get that sorted for you. The CEOs, especially Brian Brooks, who's ex-chair of the OCC, really stuck it on a lot of different members and America in general, saying, why are the G20 countries like Germany, Canada, the UK, Brazil offering financial services through cryptocurrency like Bitcoin ETFs, and America are so far behind? When they asked him specifically if he thinks that America are behind, he said his answer was unquestionably. He also talked about why crypto assets seen differently to a legacy asset. So if XRP is deemed a security from the SEC versus Ripple case, will it be listed on the US stock exchange? And I think that's a great question for you guys to think about and take away with you today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, guys, please drop me a subscribe, like, and send this to one of your friends, and hopefully you'll stay more up to date with my cryptocurrency news. If you've got any questions for me, please leave them in the comment section and I will get back to you.